first episode of Lowkey podcast. How you doing today?
Oh boy, I'm good.
My boy.
Good.
Okay, let's start this thing off. Okay, so I guess let's introduce ourselves to the world. I guess they can see it, but this is the Lowkey podcast starring LaShawn and Vinci. I'm LaShawn. This is Vinci.
What's up?
Basically, I started Lowkey. I want to say last year. Just brainstorming. Ideas. Came up with the idea, when I started a clothing line, and that's just, what this is, Lowkey Clothing. And I basically just wanted to do a little podcast, just to talk about different things, not just clothes, just everything that's going on in life. And I want to guest star. Why not? Guest star the first episode with my boy. But yeah, so this is Lowkey podcast, episode 1. And let's just kick it off. I did write down some, just a couple, topics. College. A lot of people are, I guess, afraid to, make that jump from high school to college. They're afraid, they're going away, taking that big step. You're not gonna be under your mom or your dad's eye no more. About that first jump from high school to college.
For me, it was.
How was it? How was it for you?
Shit, for me it was like, damn, I'm about to go to college. That shit about to be real.
Alright.
At the same time, it was like, shit, I'm ready to make that move, man. I'm ready to get up out this house.
Right.
Being under your parents' roof all the time, you ready to just go out there and do some random shit.
Right.
You don't
even know what you're gonna do.
Exactly. You don't even know what you're doing, but you're just trying to get out.
Just trying to do something, right? It's just a thrill, your parents finally not gonna be watching you, for once, and it's just. Some people, I guess, are different. Some people raised different. Me, I was the only child, so, my mom was always on me, like, where you going, type. And I was just like, I'm trying to go out. But, I ain't gonna lie, like, my mom was lenient, with some stuff. She let me go out sometime, but it wasn't always like how some people, always be going out every day or every weekend. Like, my mom wasn't really with that. But... everybody's different, can't criticize or judge. Everybody, raised up different.
And like also too, it's like, you want to be in a different environment. You want to try some different things.
Right.
You want to, obviously, the main thing they'll tell you is you got to get your
education. Yeah, right. Definitely. That's what definitely number one is, what you come to school for is the education. A lot of people, lose sight on that.
True. On the other side of that too is like the people that you meet. You never know who you meet. People who are like big in this world, they're big because they met somebody in college.
Right. So networking, that's another big thing.
A huge thing.
Yeah.
It's not. They say it's not what you know, it's who you know.
Who you know. Right.
I think both of them are important. So.
About friends and sororities.
Social life. When you go to school, you want to meet some people. You want to do some things.
Right.
And also, the points of those organizations too. You're supposed to make a difference in the community. So.
Definitely.
They advertise both sides of that, so you got the social aspect of it. You have some new friends, you can do some crazy stuff with, and go through all of that. Right. You have the other side where they're doing some community service, and it's great on your resume, and something to build you up in the future. Definitely, I support those who.
But I'm saying, aren't you a part of some organizations yourself?
Yeah, I'm in a collegiate one.
Okay.
Which is more of a mentoring organization, and then a big thing is making a difference in the community with kids, and encouraging them for higher education.
Right.
Organization under the 100 Black Men of Savannah, so it's a big thing.
Definitely encouraging the black men
in
the community. Okay, I'm feeling it. But definitely. Another topic I did want to touch on, like post grad. Because most people think once you graduate, you just got a guaranteed job, and it's just it's not like that. It's not always like that.
And see, the thing about that is you got to know where you're trying to go.
Right.
So it's like you can graduate with a degree, and you just the same ass nigga.
Right. Basically, in a nutshell.
So it's a matter of what you do after that. It's a matter of what you're doing while you're in school.
While you're in school, right? To set you up for after.
Right. It's like education's one. You networking is another, but experience too. So are you actively in your field where you're trying to go?
Right. Are you interning? Stuff like that.
And then right after that, like the more you build up, the more you volunteer, the more you spend time outside of just school.
Alright, actually getting in the field.
The more you're gonna be prepared to actually go in the field. So yeah, definitely you want to study, you want to be active and all that, but you definitely want to be participating in the other side. So when you do graduate, it's more of like you graduate.
Right. But what are you doing? What are you doing now to help you push you to get where you want to be? Right.
And so you gotta apply like crazy.
Exactly.
If you're trying to get somewhere, you gotta apply. Oh, and you also gotta consider if you're going back to school or not.
Right. That's another thing. Graduate school. If you want to consider, doing masters or even getting your doctorates. Most people. I know I'm not. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's out the window, but it's up there. It's just like I just graduated, December, and it's like do I really want to get back in school? It's just like you just gotta sit there and think about that business and school stuff. Let's talk about some fun stuff, some music.
Right.
What's going on in the music world right now? Future, my boy Future. I ain't gonna lie, that's my guy right now. He just dropped just two new albums back to back. What was the first one? Future and then Hendrix. He just dropped them 2 bombs. I'm like, man, my boy, 34 songs. I ain't gonna lie, I was loving the content. He was definitely talking. What else?
That album was hot. Actually, that shit was Future. Like the way he did it too was dope. It was like you got the Future side, or he like hardcore trap music, all that shit. And then you got the Hendrix side. It's like
a little slow, right? A little chill.
For the ladies,
exactly.
You know what he was doing.
Exactly.
That album was pretty dope, and it had the gold and the silver album.
Right. And he knew he was doing that.
It's pretty cool.
I like what he did with that. And who else just dropped something else? I think my boy
Drake.
Oh yeah, Drake definitely dropped More Life. What? How I forget about that?
That drug is amazing.
Definitely, I'm listening to that every day when I'm at work. I'm listening to like crazy.
I gotta say the best track on there for me is Glow.
Yes. Oh yeah, with Kanye.
That joke is
people slept on that one.
That joke is
watch out for. Don't be getting me here singing. Watch out for me. Kanye, that was a dope track. Yeah. And it was crazy because for a minute I thought Kanye and Drake was beefing, but it's cool how like with the music stuff they put that to the side and you can still put out great tracks like that.
And who knows what they're really going through,
Right. You never know. That's going in with rumors and stuff. Like you just be hearing about stuff in in media. And you never know. People just run with it. And it's just like, is it credible? You just never know.
But that album's dope. More Life's dope. And then he has like this dude named Giggs. I'm like, yo, you're introducing us to
British. Right, to the British side, to the British rap.
Dope. So this is pretty dope. And he also has Sample, but you already know Sample was in the what was it, From Nothing or something?
Mm-hmm. I seen that. Yeah.
So he put him on this one.
He put on that 4422. Yeah, I like that song.
And after that he has what is it called, Galchester?
Oh yeah, that Galchester. I like that one. I ain't gonna lie, he sounded like he was sounding like 21 on that one. I was like, he sounded a little 21 flow. I was like, was 21 feature?
That got inspired.
Yeah, that one was dope. What else? I like the one with 2 Chainz, Sacrifices.
Yeah.
That's my song.
Y'all done one up on that too.
Oh yeah, he killed that.
He brought his
killed that
on there.
Definitely, and it wasn't like no mumble rap. It was like you could hear exactly what he was saying.
Right.
Like he put all that mumble rap junk to the side, and he was like, "No, I'm finna go put out a decent track, a decent verse."
That joke was good. Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah. What else? The one before it too, Portland with
Quavo.
Yeah. My boy Ross. My boy Ross dropped out. Did you listen to it?
Yeah. I would say that it's definitely like one of.
And they dropped it on the same day, him and Drake, which is crazy.
Yeah. I would definitely say that it's more chill, obviously, compared to Drake. But Rick Ross is over it. All the bullshit. Every track he bringing up his old shit. He's dealing with all his issues with Birdman.
Right? The controversial track, the Idols Become Rivals, and he even put Chris Rock on it. I was like, Chris Rock.
Where did Chris Rock go? But yeah, that joke was dope. That album was pretty good. Like, and for the first, like, you get to really see Rick Ross's like his variety with his like, or his, I guess you can say, is it variety?
Yeah.
Let's go with variety.
Variety, yeah.
Well, you can see his variety in his music. And you can see like how you can go from
like diversity.
Diversity. Yeah, you know. Yeah, you can see how he can like be real serious about his shit.
Right.
And really get to the points that's really going on. And I like to see that in an artist who can just really take a step back and do something like that. So
right, and just actually talk and like not even just just rap about nothing. You know, like some people are like, don't get me wrong, it's like some songs do flow, but they don't be talking about nothing.
Right.
So it's like cool, I guess, to hear actually tracks where he's talking, where an artist is talking about something, actually having maybe a story to tell, something like that.
Pretty dope. Any up and coming artists?
Shout out to my boy Young Jay. He doing his thing in Atlanta. Yeah, Young Jay one and only. He's doing his thing. Shout out to my boy. He doing his music thing. Who else? I did want to mention an up and coming artist. Cause I play him every day. Saw Baby. You heard pull up with his stick. Hey, that song is dope.
So wait, what's the story? Is he riding with 21 or?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he's signed with anybody right now. I know he kicks it with 21. He Slaughter Gang, but I'm not sure if he's signed with them or not. I just know he's doing his thing right now. He from Atlanta and stuff. That song right now is doing numbers though.
Yeah.
But okay, I guess we can hop off music and just talk about what you want to talk about. You got any topics?
Let's see shit.
Just life.
Just life, man.
Just life lessons. Like what you I guess learned from what's the most important thing you learned from I guess college?
Most important thing.
Yeah. Why you thinking I'm gonna let the people know? The most important thing I learned from college is just budgeting. Like budgeting my money. Not even like and that's not even, it's crazy because it's like there's nothing like no class can even really teach you that. It's not even like I learned that from classes. Most important thing was just like learning how to save money because like I was living on campus for like 2 years and then the third year I got off campus and it was just I was living in an apartment, so it's different from just living on campus because you got the different priorities now. You got to pay for rent and utilities now, so it was just like I just had to basically grow up. So basically college just taught me how to manage my money basically to I guess not to basically go broke. I guess that's basically the most important thing I really took away from college.
For me, it was definitely you like whatever you decide to go to college for, whatever you go to school for, whatever the case may be, it's up to you. Like you have that power. No one can tell you. One day I can say I want to be a doctor. Next day I can be an engineer. Next day I can be let's see, I don't know. The next day I can be a lawyer or an econ major or whatever the hell. I can do whatever the hell I want. And at any point in time I can change that. So I think it's definitely like a big that because like you have this fear that you have to do this and you have to do that. You can do anything you want to do.
Right.
Once you find
somebody ain't got to force you to do it.
Exactly. Once you find that, then you'll be passionate driving to get to where you want to go.
Right.
And I think that's like for me, that's the most like successful people in my eyes are the people who are really passionate about what they're doing right now. And they're actually living the life that they want to do.
Right. And don't wake up miserable every day doing the same job.
Those are the most admirable people. So I think that's the biggest thing for me, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we can go ahead and wrap this up. It's been a good little show. I want to thank my boy Venture, definitely for, showing love for the first podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's definitely not going to be the last one. Probably definitely not going to be the last time you see my boy.
Yeah.
So we're just going to, I guess, end this with, you want to do any shout outs or, mention anybody, anything?
Follow your boy at DCeleste. D_Celeste.
Okay.
Yeah.
That Instagram or Twitter?
Instagram.
Okay, Instagram. He said follow my Instagram, so you heard him. Follow me on Instagram, Lowkey_Paco. Lowkey_PACO. This is gonna be on the YouTube channel, and subscribe and stay tuned for more.